In the days after Superstorm Sandy, the town of Freeport became focused on not only building back, but building back smarter. Tonight, we're taking a look at what's different in Freeport and what some neighbors say is giving them peace of mind.
All the main drags, everything was flooding. That was the worst thing of all for everyone.
For Robert Latronica, who lives on the nautical mile here in Freeport, just thinking about what Freeport experienced during Superstorm Sandy is a nightmare. Nearly 4,000 homes flooded, and here on Buffalo Avenue, a 100-family unit building in a matter of hours became unlivable. But today, a much different story.
The Village of Freeport and Housing Authority worked together, relocating all 100 residents to another building.
Just across the street, in fact. And take a close look. It was built with flooding in mind. It's raised.
The quality of standards in construction is thoughtful. You know, the people in the village have minds that work, and they're putting them to use.
And a series of pumping stations here on Hudson Avenue, now outfitted with pumps to push water back out during high tide or during a storm.
So what we've done is now installed a check valve so the water can't come in from the bay.
And the mayor says that's not all they've put in place.
30 feet down and 7 feet above the ground.
This bulkheading is literally 3 stories beneath the ground and 7 feet above, and it now guards the entire perimeter of the light and power plant here in Freeport. And during Superstorm Sandy, that's Freeport Creek you see right there, but it surged into this public works garage, literally flooding the whole thing, causing about $7 million in damage. But after the storm, the village installed these flood barrier gates, as you see right here. They're just slats that stack on top of each other very easily and prevent water from getting into any building. And these gates are not just here at the Public Works building. All buildings the village owns in the flood zone now have them. And when it comes to residential safety improvements...
So what we're doing is raising roads, we're raising homes.
Nearly 300, the mayor says so far, like this home just next door to Robert, which is now on stilts.
As water seeks its own level, so do the people here in town.
But one improvement that could have already been in place are surge barrier gates. These are barriers that can be closed during storm surges to prevent flooding.
That would protect all of Nassau County.
But the mayor says even though millions of government dollars have been spent on studies on these barriers and meetings that started back in 2015 have been had, they're still waiting for the Army Corps of Engineers to give the go-ahead.
These gates have proven to be effective. We've already spent $6 million on feasibility studies. These gates should have been in a long time ago.
But a drive through Freeport today looks much different than days and even a few years after Superstorm Sandy. And if another superstorm comes knocking, Robert and others know what that means.
Everyone says if it comes again, we'll pick up our pants and we'll rebuild again.